Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I know it has been a really long time. I think my last video was like 4 months ago, something like that. But now I'm back. I'm trying a new setup here. I don't know if it's better, but I think it's less messy in the background. So I'm just sitting in front of another window. Yeah, we're in the middle of some really weird times. If you're watching this when it's new, this video, you're probably in the middle of Corona as well, and it's just so strange. It's like the weirdest thing that's happened in my life because it's like a global thing. I really hope that you're all well and safe and that you're okay during these circumstances. Even though this is really bad now and it's probably something you're thinking a lot more about than environmental problems, we still got the environmental problems, and this is not an excuse to stop that work, even though everything is different and maybe that's not your priority right now. There's still some things we can do and that we should do. And we can also learn some things from this. So we've seen how people are changing their behavior to save other people and to make sure that we don't spread the virus and make other people sick. And really, even though the environmental problems are more complex, climate change will affect other people in the world, and it will also mostly affect people in the future and not right now. And that is hard to grasp. But it's like the same thing. We have to change our behavior to save other people in other parts of the world and other people in other generations. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay optimistic in that we can learn from this and that we are gonna get better in tackling environmental problems. Well, so yeah, it's been a while since my last video, and it has definitely been a while since I got some products from Medvetna. I think it was early September or something like that. And now I wanted to talk about the 2 products that I've been trying out that I didn't mention in my last video. So here you're gonna get my thoughts on them. The first one is a floss. It's a silk floss from Bamboo. So it's not vegan, but it's instead plastic-free, zero waste. Yeah, so let's see what I thought of it the first time I tried it. So it's time for me to try this silk dental floss. And it's plastic free because it's silk. This is biodegradable and zero waste. Yeah, so I got this in this metal container dispenser. Let's try it. Yeah, feels and looks similar to the floss I'm used to. And this is what I'm usually doing with my floss. So this is a very obvious comment, but it feels less like plastic and more like silk. So like more dry and less like shiny. And yeah, let's try this thing. Yeah, so that's it. It was just like a little bit thinner than the floss that I've used before, but it worked great, so no big difference. Liked it. Might try the biodegradable plastic after this one to see which one I prefer. But yeah, I really liked the silk one. Okay, so now I've been trying this for quite a while. I think it's like up to 6 months or something, and I think it's okay. I think that I liked it quite a lot at first, and I mean, it's alright, but it's a little bit too thin, I think. I feel like it's not that gentle to your gums because it's too thin. And I've tried other brands before that are like plastic, and the ones that I've been used for a while, Johnson & Johnson, is a bit thicker and I feel like more gentle. I mean, I'm using it and I'm gonna use it up, but I think I'm gonna do some more research before I purchase my next one to see if I can find one that is a bit thicker. And I mean, maybe the bioplastic one is thicker, I don't know, so I will see. And hopefully I can find one that I can put in this container. Because I mean, yeah, the container is very good, so I don't want to waste that. Yeah. The second product that I mentioned before is this shaving soap from, it's like a French brand. And I'm not gonna even try to say this, I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, it took me a while to try this one out because I had a Gillette foam shaving thingy, and it just took me forever to use it up, and I'm not gonna go back to that one again because, and I mentioned this a few times, but it contains PFAS, and I'm trying to avoid that in my life, and so should you. Let's see what I thought of it the first time I tried it. Okay, so I finally ran out of my old shaving soap. I still got it in the shower, but getting out now, this one that we don't like. So finally, here's the last product to try from my haul from August, early September. It's now March. But yeah, so now I'm gonna try this and see what I think about it. Okay, so here it is. Smells quite a lot, and I mean, this is probably like thought like made for men, doesn't matter, but it's more of a, it's a quite neutral smell. Yeah, it smells nice. I've been using this razor for quite a while now, for a few months, and I feel like I know how it works. I can handle it, and I really like it, which you hopefully saw in my last, well, probably was my last video. I think they recommend using like a shaving brush for the soap, but I don't have that, so I'll try and see what we can do without it. Yeah, how do you do this? Thinking maybe I can use this one just to get some like scrubbing the soap off or something. I'll try. So I got it wet, and let's try in one hand. Yeah, got it on. Let's try it on my legs. Yeah, not too bad. I don't know if it's supposed to be thicker than this. It feels very soft on the skin. So I'm gonna finish this up and come back to you. Okay, so I just got out of the shower, and I must say, quite obviously, it was a lot easier in the shower, because then you have all the water and it's not as dry. And so then the consistency was a little bit more like foam, but it's just like you're making the foam yourself, like with your hands mechanically, instead of getting it from PFAS. And the result is good. My legs are soft and nice, and yeah, like it was with another shaving product. So like just with any other shaving product. So I'm happy. So I do think it is quite nice. It smells nice. I think I said something about it smelled a little bit like manly, but it's not. It's not like in a way that you feel like, oh, I'm a woman, I don't want to wear this, because it smells nice. And what I'm doing, I'm using this one that I got from, I think I got it in like an advent calendar from Body Shop a few years ago, and it's for your face, but I haven't been using it for that. So I've just been using that when it's a little bit wet, a little bit damp. I'm just trying to get a foam here, and it works okay with this one. I think it's definitely better with a brush, but I can't decide if I'm gonna buy a brush only for that. Maybe you can just use like a makeup brush. I haven't really thought of that before. Yeah, I might try that. But something I want to say, it's a good product. I think it's nice. and I haven't read about like all the ingredients, but it's organic and it doesn't contain PFAS. It's quite a lot better product than what I've been using before. It's still plastic, the container, but actually I'm thinking, do I really need another product for shaving? I don't think so. I really think that, especially for just like armpits and your legs, you don't need a particular, like a special product for shaving. You can just use shampoo or your like shower gel, whichever one gives the most foam, and just use that. That's what I'm gonna do in the future. Like, there's no point. You don't really need it. Maybe it feels nice to have a lot of different products, but there's no need for it. Like, now in the world, I had a conversation with my mom yesterday about like cleaning products and how the market makes you feel like you need a cleaning product for every room, for the toilet, and one for the sink, and one for the shower, and one for the kitchen, while you could just use like one product for pretty much everything, or like be fine with like 2, 3. You can even make your own cleaning products, and I've been talking about that before, like using baking soda or like apple cider vinegar. And I think like the shower soap is a good example of that. So that's my thoughts on these two. So do I recommend them? Well, kind of. It's alright. This one is alright, but I'm not gonna repurchase them, so I guess I don't recommend them that much. Yes, I hope that was helpful, and if you have any further questions about the products or like what I'm thinking about products like this, then let me know in the comments down below. It's been quite a while and I feel like there's a lot going on, even though it's just like Corona pressed pause on life. But we are moving pretty soon. Since my last video, we've bought a new apartment. So we are moving in 3 weeks, and obviously I'm gonna miss the lake, and this house is just so nice. So that's gonna be, I guess, a little bit hard at first, but we're gonna move closer to town. We're gonna live right next to like a metro, underground, subway, whatever you wanna call it, station, and it will be easier to get to town, easier to get to people, and we'll still have lakes and like good nature around us. So I think it will be good. We are trying to buy as many things as possible secondhand, so that's something I definitely want to share with you, like my thoughts on that process. I just finished my 1 year long shopping ban, and I'm not gonna talk about that now, but that's something I want to talk about in the future as well with you and share my experience. So until next time, I really hope that you take care of each other and that you're trying your best to like keep the energy up and like try to take care of yourself in this hard time. We don't know how long it's gonna last, but it's not gonna last forever. And then on the other side, I hope that we all can continue the good work trying to save this planet for more future problems that are really important too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.